Yo! What's up, everyone? This is This What It Is? And I'm your host, Gunvid. So last night we had Game 3 of the NBA Finals, and look, right? I know it's easy to say now, but I was going to do an episode yesterday and predict that the Pacers are going to win. And, and they won. So isn't that crazy, huh? I was going to say that nah, alright. But yeah, so I'm predicting the Pacers to win the series 4-2, and yeah, this is a good finals. I'm happy there's two teams in the finals that haven't been there too many times, It gets boring seeing the same teams in the finals every year. Like, I think this is both teams' first time in the NBA. No, actually second time in the NBA Finals. Because, alright, so the Thunder, they used to be the Seattle Supersonics. And I don't know if they ever made the finals. So, yeah, there's that. And then, I know the Thunder made the finals. I think it was 2012 or whatever. But that's when they had Kevin Durant, Westbrook, and Harden, and Ibaka, and all them. And it's kind of crazy that they didn't win. I don't even know who they lost to, but yeah. So this is both teams' second time in the finals, and then yeah, this is interesting. So it's good to see the underdog win, because it's like everyone was like, oh yeah, the Thunder's gonna win and fucking all this shit. And it's easy to pick a team to win based off the regular season. Like, I predicted the Timberwolves to win the finals, and didn't even make it. I think they made it to the Eastern Conference, right? But no, Western Conference Finals. But yeah, the Thunder, they were just, just the better team. And something about the Thunder is, like, I don't know how Holmgren plays center. I don't know his height, but he doesn't really look like a center. I think he should be playing power forward, and I think Hartenstein should be the starting center. I don't know why they didn't do it. Maybe because they got, I think Williams is the power forward. But still, it's like, I think it would be better for Hartenstein to be the starting center. And then the Pacers, they're playing good team basketball. Like with Thunder, yeah, they play good team basketball, but it's like mostly, I feel like it's kind of like some of the years with Kobe, when the Lakers, they were just rely on Kobe, and then the other players were kind of like, it's like they would kind of forget that they were fucking even playing, and they were just like watching Kobe play. And that's kind of what's happening with the Thunder. They're kind of just relying too much on Shea, and then the other players, they're like, like, they don't have as good of a second and third option as the Pacers. So I'd say, like, Halliburton is the number one option, and then it's Siakam, and then they got Nembhard and Neesmith and Turner and fucking just a bunch of players that come off the bench and light it up. I think they got someone named Maturin. I don't even know who that guy was. Yesterday he had like 25 points. So, like, overall, they got a better team. They play better team basketball. And, yeah. So I got the Thunder winning 4-2. I think the Pacers are going to win the next game and make it 3-1. And then the Thunder is going to go back home and win one game to stay alive. And then I think the Pacers are going to win the next game after that. So, yeah, this is shaping up to be a good rest of the finals. This is a good start. And, yeah, you know, even as a Knicks fan, I'm not hating on the Pacers. I'm actually happy for them. And, you know, let's see how the rest of this series goes. Because if the Thunder get the next game, it's going to make it 2-2. And then that's going to, like, you know, I think they got another 2 games at home. So that's going to make it really interesting. Because, you know, if the Pacers win the next game, it's going to be pretty much over. Because no team's ever made it back from 3-1 in the finals. Unless the Heat did it. I don't know. I don't know if the Heat did it, but they did some crazy shit. I think it was against the Spurs, but yeah, let's see. Other than that, in sports, I don't got too much else to talk about. But the Mets, pause, they're looking great. You know, if there ever was a series that ever was a season that we would win, it's going to be this one. So, yeah, Juan Soto, he's starting to hit the, you know, seeing the home runs going. He's homered in back-to-back games. So, yeah, honestly, I think the Mets are going to be the favorite to win the World Series this year. And let's see how that goes. All right, so if you appreciated this episode, hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. This is This What It Is? And I'm your host, Gunvid.